came back to...
An eventful evening in the state's capital yesterday. The general fund budget was passed by lawmakers. As promised, Governor Robert Bentley vetoed the budget when it hit his desk. In return, the House overrode that veto. But what happened after that? And where does that leave the state as far as the budget is concerned? Representative Paul Lee told me today it leaves us without one.
We came back to the House and we overrode his veto and sent it to the Senate. But however, the Senate had left earlier in the day, so we basically, at this point in time, the state does not have a budget.
The legislative session has come to an end with no solution for Alabama's general fund budget crisis. Just in these last days, it seemed an answer had somewhat been found, but at the last minute, things took a turn when the Senate called it a day.
I'm not sure exactly why they did that. I'd rather them had stayed and finished the work that they were sent there to do. But we chose to stay and finish our work, and unfortunately, we didn't get to finish the budget because of their timely decision on to sine die and leave for the year.
While this bare-bones budget may not have been the answer to the crisis, Rep. Lee says it was something.
We wanted to at least have a budget in place that we could add to if a special session were to be called. But because of the way it was handled, we're going to probably have to start over from scratch and start the budget all over again.
Lee tells me Governor Bentley will most likely call a special session. Bentley told WDHN during his last visit to Dothan that would happen later rather than sooner, so everyone can take some time away from one another, a move Rep. Lee agrees with.
And we need a little time for cooler heads to prevail and try to get this budget worked out so we can move forward in the state. And we will. It's just a matter of time.
As for what happened yesterday, Lee says he just hoped for a different outcome.
Starting over from zero is not an easy task, and I just think that everyone would have felt better if we had left it as it was and moved forward with it come special session and had something to start with.
The Alabama House will meet again next Thursday. Committees will get together to look at some other options. Representative Lee says he does expect the governor and lawmakers to eventually come together on the budget. And continuing our coverage of